What got here?
We got lighting equipment. We have tripods, drone.
We got Ryan here. Boom.
It's going to be a great adventure.
Are you ready, bro?
I am ready. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, you see that? We're gonna gas it up and head to New Jersey. Woo!
I think there was 3, correct?
Yep.
Top 3. And the winner came back as your nomination being the winner.
I'd like to see your tears. I won the nomination.
Oh, come on.
That'll mean a lot to him. He has had such a tough year. I'm speechless.
This winner of America's Hardest Worker is going to be very impactful for a lot of people. Hundreds and hundreds of nominations came in, and it was unanimous that Brian was the one that we wanted for this award.
Yeah, and I heard he's good looking.
Very good looking. I can't wait to meet him and find out a little bit more about him.
Me too.
Me too.
Me 3.
25 years ago, I met Brian. Was always impressed with his work ethic.
Every time I'm with Brian, I have fun. He's a guy that you have fun with, you can joke with. You know, he's just an all-around great guy.
Oh, I just thought he was wonderful, handsome, and everybody loved him.
Brian doesn't speak very much. He's very quiet, but when he does speak, it's impactful. So he has a great sense of humor.
He's great. Everybody loves him. He's a great person. He always wants to help everyone. Never can do enough.
During the fall and stuff, you're lucky to see him for 20 minutes tops because he's always doing something, or he's always balancing. I have to go to work, or I have to do something here.
Ever-ready bunny he is. He just worked and worked. He rebuilt that house. They took an old farmhouse that was pretty much needed total repair, and they repaired the entire house, and what a beautiful place it is.
Dependable, hardworking, always smiling.
All the things that people do in the world, I mean, I can't really think of too many professions that are tougher, more demanding than being a farmer.
I agree. I appreciate them. I like to eat, obviously. So thank God for farmers.
And they're up, I don't know, 5 a.m.?
Maybe even earlier than that.
Right?
Yeah.
And they go till the sun goes down and beyond.
Yeah.
He has very little sleep. I don't know how he functions that way. He goes 22 hours a day.
10, 11 o'clock at night, and I hear the tractor out there turning the fields, whether he be plowing or disking or planting or spraying or whatever.
It is just a tough life, and people work hard, and Brian works as hard as anybody I've ever seen. He just never stops.
Then 3:30 the next morning, he's up and in the tractor and trailer and on his way to go deliver a load of soybeans to Port Elizabeth or a load of corn down to Bridgeport.
And he always finds a way to make it happen and get work done.
So to go through what Brian went through, what he overcame, and the fact that his father-in-law says that he continues to work despite what happened is just remarkable.
It is. Resilience. It's in its purest form.
everybody knows it's in that field. It's, you know, it's a dangerous field.
It was January 1st of 2024.
He had gone to a friend's farm, Kenny and Charlene, and he was augering corn into the tractor and trailer.
He was at somebody else's house. He was loading a truck with grain.
It kind of do the same thing every time. We just have an elevator sets here, and we have trucks and wagons, and we were unloading onto Brian's truck, which has been sitting over there.
And he climbed up on the side of the trailer, up on top, to kind of level it out a little bit.
I climbed up on the trailer because the canvas got caught, and I just slipped off the trailer, and when I fell, my arm got caught.
He slipped, and on the way down, there is a steel band that goes around the side of the trailers.
He came running to the house, or at a pretty fast speed, you know, and he says, come to the barn, I need you. And Sarah was in the house with us, so his daughter came, and she never comes with him unless we're here for sheep. And I was all dressed to leave to go run errands, actually, and had she not come, I'd have been gone, and Kenny would have been here by himself, and I don't know if one person could have done it. We went down there, and he was sitting at that time, and his arm had been traumatically amputated.
I remember the whole thing, which I guess I was probably in shock because it didn't feel like there was any pain or anything.
As he went down, his arm got inside there, and it took it right off at the elbow. He started hollering for Kenny, who was in a different barn. He came running. He saw it. Well, his wife is a nurse, has worked in the ER room and that type of thing, and so he ran and got her, and she came and immediately put a tourniquet on him.
He was awake and alert, and he could talk to us. So I told Kenny, I said, call 911, give me your belt. And as he was calling 911, I'm pulling the belt off of him, and I put the tourniquet on his arm. I couldn't really tell how much was left because the switcher was there. And I said, you just keep him awake and talking and keep the belt tight. I said, don't let up on it. And I hopped in the gator and came down the barn. I got a cooler with ice. So I went back and picked up his arm and packed it in ice and put it in the cooler. And then meanwhile, everybody started arriving.
When Charlene called, she just said, there was an accident, you have to get here right away. And we started toward Charlene's house, and she called back and she said, you can't come yourself. And I said, Charlene, who is it? And she said, it's Brian.
People all thought it was us, that one of us, something had happened, you know. From the time I placed the call and they got him to Cooper Trauma, it was, I think, 3 minutes short of an hour. But if somebody had told me it was 5 hours, I'd have said, yeah, it was.
So because she told me not to come myself, and I was already on my way, our best friends live across the highway, so I pulled in there real fast. And their son came running out. He said, what's the matter? Just by the way I came in, I said, I have to get to the hospital. Something happened to Brian. That kid's 20 years old. He jumped in his truck. He said, get in, I'll take you. I said, I don't even know where we're going. He goes, we'll figure it out on the way, he says to me, but you got to get there. You know, we rounded the corner onto Centerton Road, see the helicopter and everything. So we pull up, and obviously, you know, I'm crying. It's a mess. And we just prayed, you know. We stood there and just prayed that he was alive and going to be all right. And, you know, we watched him put him in the helicopter, and watch him take off was one of the most challenging things I've ever had to do. Here I am standing here with my 2 little kids, you know. Of course, they're big, but to me, they'll always be little. And Kyle says to me, Mom, he's going to be all right. I know he's going to be all right.
I was loading hay when it happened, and we raced over there. I was sitting there. As the chopper was taking off, he texted me and told me, he said, go deliver that hay, I'm fine, or something. That's what he said, yeah.
What's he do with his one arm? Gets his phone out, texts my grandson, there's a load of hay on the other trailer that needs to be delivered this afternoon.
Brian was texting him from the helicopter about making this hay delivery because they had already loaded hay and all.
That had to make you feel good.
Yeah, it did. It really did. It gave me like hope.
You know, a trauma nurse met us in the hallway, and she said, he looks rough. I set up a chair for you. So we walked in, and And the first thing he said to me was, "I'm so sorry." I said, "Brian, I'm so glad you're alive. I said, the rest of this is going to work out. Whatever happens, you're alive. You're going to be okay."
He was up in a room and they were preparing him to be operated on.
A couple hours later, the surgeon came down and he said, "We're to the point where there's an opportunity to reattach his arm."
I just kept telling him it'd be okay. It'd be all right.
The worst day of our lives, so with the best outcome possible. And I'm just glad he's still here with us.
I feel like most people, if they went through what Brian went through, wouldn't be able to continue working. And I wouldn't blame him at all. To do what Brian has done, despite what happened, truly exemplifies what America's Hardest Worker is really all about.
We filming? We're rolling. Okay, so we ran back in the car. We're getting Steve on a little prank here. We're gonna throw a whoopee cushion as soon as he sits down. And this is gonna be fun. This is what it sounds like.
Oh my God.
And started like right there. And they said kind of a close to What? Look right there.
Oh, dude, the dust is all over your head.
It's all over your head. Like I was saying.
How are you doing?
Where are you going, honey?
We're going to New Jersey to give somebody $5,000 for being America's Hardest Worker.
$5,000 for what?
For being America's Hardest Worker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're going to get it, or are they going to get it?
Yeah, they're going to get it. I have the $5,000 and I'm giving it to them.
Who are you giving it to, honey?
His name is Brian, and he is America's Hardest Worker this season. Seems like a nice guy.
Put me in on there, Bertie.
Well, you don't work anymore, Ma. You sit around all day and do nothing.
What are you talking about?
You sit around, Mom. You're retired.
I don't sit around. I move, boy. He just rode the bike for 20 minutes.
Oh, well, good. At least you got up and did some exercise. I'm so proud of you. I love you.
My God.
I'm so proud of you.
Bertie, I humped it all my life.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I know. You're a hard worker. That's why we're doing America's Hardest Worker, because you inspired me to be a hard worker.
You better. You ain't going to eat next week, boy.
That's right. Hey, I'm Al.
Al?
Yes.
Okay.
I want one of the owners of Conacher.
Okay.
This is Steve. You've been talking
Steve,
to him on
I've
the phone?
yes.
Yeah.
Steve?
Nice to meet you, sir.
You too.
All right, we made it.
This is Seth.
Good to meet you.
And Ryan.
I'm Seth's brother.
Okay. Yeah, they're,
Hey.
Hi. Thanks for having us. Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us.
Go this way first. And now he wants to be a pet.
So, oh goodness. Look at that.
Look at that presentation.
Woo! Go.
When you come to the best, you get the best. What do you want?
I'm blown away. This is dough urine. I know it says iced tea, but it really isn't. It's doe urine. It's called Euro urine. Revolutionized, patented, scientifically engineered.
Thank you. Yep.
Hello, Brian. Nice to meet you. Thanks for letting us use your spot here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Heather Ernest. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Yeah, we gotta head
Yeah,
over
we're
to
headed
the
over
city.
to the city.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for doing this for us. Everyone, thank you for coming. I'm Steve.
And I'm Al.
That's right. We are from
Barker Outdoors.
Barker Outdoors. Okay. Obviously, I think if you haven't figured it out, we are into the hunting business. We like to help hunters out there improve their game hunting experience.
And we do it in so many unique ways,
Yes.
with different technologies.
Yeah.
Not just your normal everyday things, but we have normal everyday things as well.
Sure, absolutely. Like, turn around. What do we have there? Anybody know what this is?
That's a trail cam, buddy.
Woo-hoo! We got somebody who knows about hunting.
Give that man a prize.
Woo!
If you have the right trail cam, you have it linked to your phone, you don't even have to leave the cabin, buddy. He
Let's
comes up
go.
automatically to me. I know when he's out there, I just walk out and shoot him and walk back in the house.
Amen, brother. That's it. This guy. Oh,
Well,
my
we
goodness.
don't have that, so thanks a lot, sir. We've got stuff like this here, too. You guys know what this is, correct?
Stun gun.
Stun gun.
You gotta do it.
Oh.
The thing on the end. Well, I'm not gonna put my mouth on it.
No,
but-
go, show me. You
Well,
know how to do it.
I don't want to put my mouth on it.
Just wipe it off and do it.
Like that, you know. There you go. Exactly.
Anyway, we're really excited about the products we have. It's typical stuff that you're going to see in any hunting shop, and I think we do a pretty good job of presenting it. But we're not here for the typical stuff.
That's right.
We are here for some exciting hunting technology that will
blow your mind.
Blow your mind. I need 3 volunteers. I already have 2 of them lined up. One is Mr. Scott.
Come on through.
And one is Mr. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, we need one more volunteer.
Yeah, we need 3.
So we need 3. So we need one more
Get
volunteer.
Brian up. Now get Brian up there. Brian up.
Brian. Go around that way, Brian.
Come on, get in there. Brian, let me help with that.
I mean, this is your place, so please.
Yeah, and thank you,
join us.
Brian, for opening your home to us
Thank
like
you,
this. That is
thank
just
you.
awesome. All right, so you get right in between these 2 ugly fellas here. Next thing that we have is, it's going to do what?
It's revolutionizing the hunting game, honestly.
Yeah, it's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, it's
gonna blow your
ridiculous.
mind. Okay,
I mean,
so
we have scientists that have worked on this type of thing.
it's been in development for quite a while now. We're super excited about it. And the name of it is
Euro urine.
Euro urine.
Huh?
Okay?
Who does that? Anyone use doe urine? What? Use it daily. So that's use it as a cologne. I mean, do you guys use it for hunting? Hunting? And how do you do it?
Well, you get like a doe and heat pea.
Exactly.
Put that out to try to lure in a big
Try
buck.
to lure in the big buck, right? Our scientists have figured out, okay, a delivery method that isn't your normal, I'm going to drop it around here, drop it around there type of thing. And it's so much more effective. It actually uses your own endocrine system to actually make it work.
Yes, it's engineered organically with gain and function technology. It is so much more effective. It's 93.7% more effective than the traditional way of putting urine out there. And I know you guys are like, okay, what's really going on here? But you don't spread it out. You don't drip it anywhere in your area. You do what?
Drink it.
You drink.
Huh?
What happens is when you naturally perspire, it increases the intensity of what the deer will sense, and from 4 to 5 miles away, they will pick up on it and they will come right, I'm telling you, right to your front door.
I'll take a case of it.
You know what you're going to say?
Yeah.
I'm not drinking deer pee. I got it, right? Who here is thinking that? Okay. It is actually from Germany. It was engineered in the lab for taste, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And it is so popular in some taverns in Germany, they have it on their menu.
Yeah, it was featured at Oktoberfest last year. It just ruined it. All the bucks came in and they almost had to shut it down.
It was
crazy.
It was a mess. This is true. This is why we have volunteers. We are going to... Okay, so give our cups here. Are you okay with that, Brian? Are you okay with that, Jim? You okay with that, Scott? We have to do it the right way.
Oh, hold on. Let me just get that. There you go. All right.
That's enough.
Okay. You ready to try it?
Not that bad.
That's enough.
All right. It is somewhat of an acquired taste. We're coming for you in one second. All right, Brian. So we got one good, one bad.
You're the
Brian,
tiebreaker. Here you go.
You are the tiebreaker.
Not too bad.
All right, well, there you go. Let's give Brian and Jimmy and Scott a round of applause. Who thinks that we're full of...
Oh, you're definitely full of there ain't no doubt about that. You're full.
Okay. No, we are not a hunting company. Although Barker Outdoors is a real place. So if you need any hunting equipment, check them out.
Check them out. Great people.
Yeah, we're not here for hunting. We're not here for hunting supplies.
Yeah.
We are here for something a little more meaningful, I would say. A lot more meaningful.
Absolutely.
We are from a company in Buffalo who likes to give back to our industry, people in our industry. We do construction parts and stuff like that.
Yeah, agricultural parts, heavy equipment parts. That's what we do.
And as a result, we have a campaign. It's called America's Hardest Worker. And we like to recognize people all over the country that work really hard. So what we do is we go out and we get people to come in and submit nominations for people they think deserves America's Hardest Worker, okay? And we get hundreds of them. Then we go through them. And we are really excited about the stories we read and the people we get to know just through the nominations.
Yeah.
But one nomination was submitted by someone that's standing here, Mr. Scott. Scott, you ready?
This was what I wrote. And I should have written a lot more. I said, Brian lost an arm in a tragic farm accident, and yet he has become an inspiration to the entire community. Despite his loss, Brian works tirelessly at farming and at repairing farm equipment for the local farming community. He sold his manual transmission road tractor and purchased an automatic so he could continue to haul grain for the local farmers. Along with being an outstanding farmer, he's an extremely talented mechanic. Everyone comes to him for help and advice, which he gives freely. His hard work ethic and dedication is always a topic throughout the community. Along with that, he's probably the greatest son-in-law a man could ever ask for.
when we get to hear some stories out there, the best part, besides seeing that, oh, there's a lot of really diligent, hard-working people that are keeping our country going, you're working for your family is what I hear. And even talking to your family and friends through the process, that's what I heard. I heard Brian's there for me, for us, for his community, for my, for his wife and children. And we even got to talk to your children. And they think you're the coolest. Just hearing your story, you've been dedicated to your family for a very, very long time. You've endured some obstacles in your life and you overcame, and everyone has been inspired by that. And I don't think you probably know that in a sense, but I know they wanted to share that with you. And that's what we're trying to highlight right now.
Thank you. Awesome.
Great job. You've been chosen as America's hardest worker, okay?
If you don't mind standing up, Brian,
yeah, please
for our presentation.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get a little drum roll with
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. There you go.
Our prestigious award, custom made for you. I think it's very similar to the tractor you have. I don't know if it's exact, but
very, very, very well done.
Oh, yeah.
And this is maybe enough to fuel a tractor for maybe a day and a half.
Yeah.
But we're giving you
There's an award.
Nice little check.
Yeah. Oh, there. I don't know if you can really cash it, but
can't cash that one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's all we have. We don't have this for you.
Well, you can put it up on a wall somewhere or frame it.
You seem very humble and quiet, but I'm going to put you on the spot. We'd love for you to maybe share a thought or two.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that's helped me out and made it possible. He's just stuck with me. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so back to the Earl urine.
Jobs have to be done, and you know it, so you just got to do it. Everything takes a little longer or whatever. And just if something's got to be done, we just get it done.
Let me ask you a question. Did you not hesitate at all in drinking the Euro urine? We assumed you would not.
Yeah, I was thinking it was something. I was thinking I was taking.